Welcome back to Spiniverse. Today, we're diving into the ultimate glow-up stories in anime. We're counting down top 10 anime where the MC starts weak and becomes godlike strong. From bullied nobodies to world-shaking powerhouses, these characters redefine what it means to level up. Let's get started. Coming in at number 10, we have Kenichi, the mightiest disciple, and trust me, this guy earns every punch. Kenichi Shirahama is a textbook underdog. A high school kid bullied at school who literally gets thrown around in fights. But when he walks into a dojo of martial arts masters, he's in for one painful but glorious journey. Under the brutal tutelage of legendary fighters like the Fist of the North Star Master and a crazy lady who could break your bones with a stare, Kenichi goes from helpless wimp to absolute beast with skills that'll make you rethink your entire fitness routine. A true martial arts glow-up.
Permission to step forward? Granted!
My DNA.
Coming in at number 9, we've got Hajime no Ippo. If you want to talk about hard work, this guy's your role model. Ippo Makinuchi starts as a shy, bullied kid with no real skills, just a desire to protect his mother's shop. But after stepping into the boxing ring, everything changes. He grinds, he sweats, he gets knocked out, and then he gets back up stronger. The best part? Ippo doesn't have some magical power-up, just pure determination and discipline. He starts as a punching bag and ends up taking down legends in the boxing world. From zero to hero, the Ippo way.
Masquerade is mine! Touch him and you're dead!
I must answer the challenge of this suicide attacker. Just you and me.
At number 8, we've got Vinland Saga, an anime that's not just about physical strength, but about inner strength. Thorfinn is a young Viking who loses everything to the brutality of war. At first, he's a child full of fear, seeking vengeance on the man who killed his father. But through endless battles, betrayals, and moments of intense self-reflection, Thorfinn grows into a ruthless warrior. His journey from innocence to hardened killer is both tragic and heroic, and by the end, he's no longer seeking revenge, but seeking peace. And that's a kind of godlike strength, don't you think?
You have to help me.
So you're not a human?
I can't be a ghoul.
Well, you're not a ghoul either.
Number 7 on our list goes to Tokyo Ghoul. And if you haven't seen this anime, get ready for a ride of pure emotional chaos. Kenichi Ken begins as a gentle, bookish college student with dreams of a peaceful life, until he gets transformed into a half-ghoul in a tragic accident. Talk about a terrible day. But Kenichi doesn't just survive, he transforms. As the show goes on, he taps into a terrifying, godlike strength as the one-eyed king, leading a revolution against those who once hunted him. From nerdy college student to terrifying king of the ghouls, Kenichi's transformation is a literal nightmare.
Kill me!
Number 6 brings us to Chainsaw Man. And no, I'm not talking about your average chainsaw-wielding man. Denji, a poor kid with nothing to his name except a debt to the Yakuza, has a rough start. But after an unfortunate event leads to him merging with Pachida, his pet chainsaw devil, Denji transforms into something absolutely terrifying, literally chainsawing his way through devils and the system. This guy doesn't need training arcs, he just needs survival instincts and an unrelenting drive. He climbs from complete poverty to a devil-slaying powerhouse, and his rise to godlike strength is built on sheer madness. It's bloody, raw, and totally epic.
You don't have any magic!
Stop trying so hard. You're just a grubby little gutter rat.
At number 5, it's Asta from Black Clover who, despite being born without magic in a world where magic is everything, refuses to stay weak. Asta is basically told by the entire world, "You're not going to be anything," but he says, "Nah, I'll show you." He trains his body until he's a literal powerhouse, and when he gets his hands on anti-magic swords, game over. This kid doesn't have the power of a wizard king at the start, but he will fight like one. Through relentless work and inner strength, Asta rises to become a magical powerhouse, earning his spot as one of the top contenders in the Clover Kingdom. Coming in at number 4, we've got Demon Slayer with Tanjiro Kamado, a true testament to willpower. Tanjiro starts off just a simple kid with a peaceful life until demons slaughter his family and turn his sister Nezuko into a demon. From there, Tanjiro trains harder than most could ever imagine, learning water breathing and eventually unlocking sun breathing, which is said to be the most powerful technique in existence. By the end of it all, he's going head-to-head with Upper Moons and even the Demon King. Tanjiro isn't just strong, he's the embodiment of self-sacrifice, and his transformation is as godlike as it gets.
You're making him cry, Kachan!
Here's the sad truth.
If you keep on hurting him, I'll stop you myself!
You want to pretend to be a hero? You don't stand a chance without a quirk, Deku.
Number 3 on our list goes to My Hero Academia and its lead, Izuku Midoriya, Deku. Deku started out quirkless, in a world where people with superpowers, called quirks, are born every day. But when All Might hands him the power of one for all, Deku's transformation is unreal. Not only does he have to train, he has to survive the weight of All Might's power, the responsibility of being a true hero, and growing into his role as one of the most powerful beings in the world. Deku's journey is truly inspirational, and seeing him rise to greatness is a modern classic in anime.
Overdrive! Detroit Smash! Your fight is over! I won't allow you to hurt anybody else!
Who are you to be so confident when you couldn't even save Sasuke?
Once you question your beliefs, that's it. It's all over.
Taking the number 2 spot, it's none other than Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto. Naruto was always the underdog. From being the village outcast with no parents, no mentor, and no hope of ever becoming someone important, to transforming into one of the most powerful beings on the planet. With the power of Kurama, Sage Mode, and eventually, 6 Paths power, Naruto goes from being a village nuisance to the hero of the shinobi world, taking on gods and legendary ninjas with ease. He's not just powerful. He's a symbol of determination and friendship. You cannot forget about Naruto's rise to godlike power.
Get down now! I don't understand!
What's going on?
I can't take this anymore!
Something's happening, but what?
And finally, taking the number 1 spot, solo leveling with Sung Jinwoo. This guy literally starts at the bottom. E-rank hunter, a nobody barely scraping by until he receives the mysterious system. From there, he levels up and we're talking hardcore leveling. Sung Jinwoo becomes one of the most powerful beings in the entire world, commanding shadow armies, obliterating dungeons, and destroying enemies that no one else could ever touch. His transformation isn't just physical, it's straight up godly, and it's one of the fastest and most exhilarating ascensions to power in anime history. Jinwoo doesn't just change his fate, he becomes fate. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 MCs who start weak and become godlike strong. From brutal training to magical powers, these characters prove that no one is too weak to rise. Which transformation blew your mind the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more anime content from Spiniverse. Catch you in the next one.